with the meditation session. Yeah, I'm just getting things started, preparing, the basics for us. I'm just gonna wait for the people from Discord to join. Yeah, let me take a second to do that. Hey Nick, I'm doing the Wim Hof session again. If you're interested in that, I'm doing it live, but at the same time I'm gonna be on here as well. So whichever one you prefer, you can listen in. And I would appreciate it if you're here towards the end of the session to hear, how you felt and how you were able to breath hold and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just...
I think I'll go to the Discord though, because I'm getting a weird echo, so I'm just gonna go to the Discord.
Yeah, Discord is fine. Let me just post this somewhere else as well, because then more people can benefit. There's another Discord that allows you to self-promote. Let's see. There we go. That's posted. So we're gonna start in just a second. What I would like to ask you to do just before we start is maybe find a candle, because one of the exercises that we're gonna be doing today, a little bit sort of a mindfulness exercise, is gonna require a candle. But if you don't have that, then you're just gonna have to use the old famous imagination. You're just gonna have to imagine a candle. I think that'll do the trick as well. Yeah. What else do I need? This is good. More candles for me. Pum, pum, pum. All right, so let's sort of get started with the session. So yeah, if guys want to join on Discord, then I'm also going to be live on Discord, but otherwise I would like you to mute yourself on Discord or just not talk until the end of the session. So yeah, that being said, welcome to today's Wim Hof Method session. Let's start with the basics on the Wim Hof Method. So the Wim Hof Method contains 3 parts. One of them is a certain type of the more you're gonna be able and more comfortable you're going to be with the breath hold. Okay, so that's one element, the breath hold. The second one is exposure to cold, and so far we've been doing this for a couple of months that I've been doing it publicly with people. Never asked anyone to do exposure to cold, because I know that's a scary thought for a lot of people. But today, at the end of the session, I am going to challenge you to do a cold shower, and starting gradually. But I'm going to explain that at the end. The third part is, in my opinion, some form of light exercise and yoga movements. So Wim Hof does different levers with his body on stones and whatnot. Some people say that the third part is mindfulness, but I sort of put that within the breathing session. Okay, with regards to the position of your body, I hope that you guys can... sorry if it got a little bit laggy there, but with regards to positioning, you can just sit up straight, or you can lie down on a bed, or sit in a sofa or a chair, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, and like I said before, I would like you to get a candle at some point, because we're gonna do a little mindfulness exercise where we're gonna focus on the candle. Okay, if you have any questions, now is the time. So hit them in the chat, or otherwise you're welcome to the Discord and ask them in the meditation text channel. Okay, and then I can pick them up from there as well. Or you can even ask them live with your voice in the Discord channel. Nick, do you have any questions? I guess not. Yeah, but essentially we're gonna make it quite easy for you, so you just can follow along, and I'm gonna give you cues when to breathe, how to breathe, and when to stop. All right, you ready for that? Let's see here. Cool. Oh, just one little disclaimer before we begin is, if you have any health problems, I would like you to be very careful, especially if you have breathing problems or heart problems, and you might want to consult your doctor if it's something that is a complicated condition. All right, I'm not taking any responsibility for your faults. Always be safe first, right? So if you're feeling bad or something, you can stop or slow down. Okay, that being said, let's begin. All right, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fully in, fully out. Into your chest and belly, and exhale. All right. In with the peace, out with the stress. Right? Try to calm down. Allow your body to relax. And we are gonna start with a 30-second breath hold whenever you're ready. 20 seconds in, I want you to focus on your heartbeat and just really be aware of it. Okay, try to be in the moment, focus on your heartbeat. And release. Take a full breath in and hold for 15. And release. Full in, fully out. Full in, fully out. Full in, fully out. In with the peace, out with the stress. Peace, exhale. Peace, exhale. In with the peace, exhale. Really allow your body to calm down and relax. Just like I always say, give yourself this gift of being calm, of being peaceful. Alright, we're gonna do another 30-second breath hold, starting now. And exhale. Full in, fully out. Full in, fully out. Full in and hold for 15. And exhale. Full in, fully out. Into your chest and belly and exhale. I know this is not appropriate, but it's the greatest theme of all times. The Godfather and all the references to La Cosa Nostra that we have in our Discord, or at least the ones that I put. Right now I want you to take a candle and I want you to focus on that candle as you're breathing and try to relax and bring your whole attention to it. Alright, this time we're gonna do another 30-second breath hold, but we are also going to do a form of exercises. I'm gonna do push-ups. Alright? So breath hold and exercise. Let's go. And release. Fully in, fully out. Fully in, fully out. Fully in and hold for 15 seconds. And release. Fully in, fully out. Into your chest and belly, exhale. I want you to imagine this feeling of relaxation flowing through your body all the way from your head to your neck, your torso, your arms, down your legs slowly, all the way to your toes. And now just fully allow your body to relax and be at ease. Just be calm. This time we're gonna do a 45-second breath hold, starting now. I'm gonna guide you, so focus on your heart, and this time imagine that you're actually slowing it down, okay? Just imagine that the beats are less often, and try to focus on that feeling. And release, fully in, fully out, fully in, fully out, fully in, and hold for 15. And release. In and out. Once again, I want you to take a look at that candle, or if you don't have a candle, I want you to imagine one, and just imagine how it's flickering. Imagine how it's moving just slightly to the side as a flame does. And just focus on that and try to relax. Try to get that peacefulness and calmness from the light and bring it into your body. Alright? Use your imagination to relax. You're doing great so far. If you're feeling a little bit of tingling in your feet or your hands, that's okay. All right, let's go for another 45 seconds breath hold starting now. Okay, I'm gonna try to guide you. If you're having difficulties hold this for this long, try it and swallow your breath into your stomach. Just like do a fake swallow, and that usually helps me hold for longer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, release. Full in, fully out. Full in, fully out. Full in and hold for 15 seconds. And release. Full in, fully out. Okay, try and calm down. Just imagine this feeling of relaxation slowly flowing through your body, through your arms, all the way to your fingertips, through your legs, all the way down to your toes. Just allow yourself to calm down, be at peace with the world, be at peace with yourself, and try to forget all the worries you have for the duration of this session. All right? All right, it's the end of round 6, so we're gonna go once again and do some exercises. So I'm gonna go in with the push-ups. All right, in 3, 2, 1, breath hold and go. Ten more seconds. If you've done your exercises, get up and breathe for the remaining of the seconds. 3, 2, 1, release. Full in, fully out. Full in, fully out. Full in and hold for 15. Hello, the architect, good to have you back. 3, 2, 1, release. In and out. let's take the candle again and do this mindfulness exercise where we look at the candle and just try to focus on it and nothing else. Okay? Keep on breathing while you do that. And try to be peaceful, look into the flame, and just get that calmness, that peacefulness from the flame. And imagine that it flows in your body, allowing you to relax, to be at peace. Alright guys, things are getting serious. It's the beginning of round 7, so we're gonna do a 1-minute breath hold starting now. Okay, I'm gonna guide you through it. Like I said, you can swallow your breath into your stomach. That usually enables you to go for longer. And just try to focus on your heartbeat. Try to be still and slow. And release. Awesome job, that was 1 minute. Inhale, exhale. Full in and hold for 15. And release. Fully in, fully out. Into your chest and belly, and exhale. And try to bring this stillness and this peace with every breath. So imagine every single breath you take in brings in peacefulness and calm. And when you exhale all the stress out of your body, out of your life, and truly find this peace this place where you can be calm. Alright, you're doing great so far. We're gonna go for another minute breath hold starting now. and release. Fully in, fully out. Fully in, fully out. Fully in and hold for 15. And release. In and out. I want you guys to type in a smiley if you're still here with us, if you're still breathing. Type in a smiley in the chat. Awesome. Let's try to bring this feeling of relaxation through our body again. Okay, so imagine this relaxation flowing down from the top of your head, down towards your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, all the way to the tips of your fingers, down your torso, down your legs, down your feet, all the way to your toes. And now feel it rush back. "40 seconds in. If you can't hold your breath for the full minute, it's okay to just release and breathe as usual until the next cue. Otherwise, I want you to focus on your heartbeat, and this time really imagine you're slowing it down. Alright? Just really focus on that. This time, we're gonna try and go for a 1.5 minute breath hold. Okay, so take a couple of deep ones. And hold. 2, 1, release. And fully in, fully out. Fully in, fully out. In and hold for last 15. And release. Awesome job, guys. Now try to return your breathing to normal. So just keep on breathing without inhaling fully in and exhaling fully out. Just an alert sort of breathing. And just take a moment to enjoy this feeling of tranquility that I hope you're having right now. This feeling of peace. I hope that this session allowed you to relax. Let me just lower the music a little bit. I hope it allowed you to relax, to feel more in control of your body, to find a little bit of presence in your mind, presence in the moment that you're in, and yeah, to leave all the worries aside for a second while you do this meditation session. All right, so I think that's why it's so important that, you know, this is a regular practice for me and for a lot of us to really calm down. Okay. Sorry, my internet is acting up a little bit. But yeah, so you're giving yourself this gift of half an hour, you know, what some might call as self-care, you know, some might call mental well-being or whatever. It's just the fact that you're giving yourself this chance to put work aside, put drama aside, put family problems, problem with friends, problem with career, whatever problem we all have. You put them aside and just be peaceful, be present. So if you achieved any of that, maybe you could type a hell yeah in the comments. And then I'm gonna invite people from the Discord to unmute their mics and tell me how they feel and how, you know, what this session did for them. We have Fizzy and Nick or Matthew and the Discord. So guys, if you could unmute your microphone and share with the stream how you're feeling, if you had any sort of body reactions, I'd be happy to listen to that.
Yeah, so I guess like last time, like I also did feel the face got warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And like what was interesting, like I guess like when I closed my eyes this time, I had a few tears come out, so that was interesting.
Tears of like peace and joy, or what sort of tears?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that there's an emotional thing to it, because it kind of, it's like one of the things that sort of happens sometimes when I'm laying down at night and like I close my eyes for a bit, just a couple tears.
Right.
So I wasn't crying.
Yeah, no, I understand. Just a couple of tears they're coming out. It's cool. I like, you know, and that's another thing, that if you're giving yourself the time to meditate or whatever, you also see how your body reacts. And you know, maybe those tears wouldn't have come out if you were, for example, gaming or talking to a friend, but taking this moment for yourself and to meditate, you know, also allows your body to behave in some different ways that you can just be aware of. Or might be that you're suppressing feelings. Well, I don't know. Do you think you're suppressing any feelings, or not? It's not the case.
I don't think it's the case.
No, that's fair enough.
And also, just like a, sort of like another thing is like I guess like I kind of felt like heat was sort of flowing into my hands and feet. That makes sense.
What was flowing through your hands and feet?
Yeah.
Can you repeat what was flowing through your
sense.
hands and feet?
Like it felt like a warmth.
A warmth. Right, the heat. All right. Cool. Did that sort of bring with it a sort of feeling of relaxation?
I don't know. I was already relaxed while I was doing it.
Right, so
it
was just
more relaxation. It was
just accompanying it, yeah. Cool, that sounds good. What about you guys in the chat? Fizzy Potato, Kit, did you feel any warmth in a part of your body like Nick did? Did you feel, I don't know, like for example for me, the last one we did where I said, okay, get a few breaths in because we're gonna go for 1.5 minutes. I took some really big ones, so I got a little bit lightheaded. But even though before I was in essence hyperventilating and having a lot of oxygen, I didn't get lightheaded at all. But those 3 big breaths got me a little bit dizzy. So I was like, but at the same time, 1.5 minutes of breath holding, because of that, for some reason, like was a breeze. I got to 1.5 minutes and I didn't have any problem. I could have went for longer. But obviously that's because I've been doing this for such a long time. So yeah, that was interesting from my perspective, how I didn't get dizzy for half an hour, but then just 3 deep breaths got me dizzy.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to do with like carbon dioxide buildup or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's why like hyperventilating kind of like removes the carbon dioxide when you hold your breath.
Yeah, so the sort of science behind it is when you breathe a lot, like we do, we're sort of hyperventilating, bringing in a lot of oxygen that makes a lot of our body alert, because all of a sudden he has all of this oxygen that our body is not necessarily used to. And then when we're doing the breath hold after the session, then we're essentially building up carbon dioxide again in our body. And our bodies tends to maybe panic a little bit. Yo, thanks for the subscribe or the follow, Xiza. Yeah, so when our body is again accumulating carbon dioxide, we're getting this feeling of adrenaline, which is a big part of this method. And adrenaline is good for you when it's in such a controlled environment. It makes your body more alert, and for a lot of people it reduces anxiety. It makes them a little bit more focused, makes them more aware of different things, of their body maybe. And at the same time, it's what allows Wim Hof and the Wim Hof practitioners to expose themselves to cold, all of this adrenaline and alertness. And following from that, like I said, today I'm going to ask you to do a little challenge. So essentially, I'm asking you to do a cold shower. I'm going to slow down. I think my internet is buffering again. God damn it. So, come on, internet. But yeah, so my challenge is for you to take a cold shower, and I understand that it's a scary thought, but I promise you that you will feel new things. Let's put it that way. You'll feel new things, in terms of how your body reacts and a surge of adrenaline. So the way you would do it, if you're a beginner, start with a warm shower as you normally would. All right. Then bring down the temperature in the water gradually, I would suggest. And first, put it on your arms, on your legs, and try to be comfortable with that on your arms and legs. And then what I would do next, I would go with my chest. If you're in, so you go with your chest and with your arms crossed or on your chest, and then just rub the water. And in a sense, that's gonna allow you to maybe ease the cold a little bit, right? And when you're ready, just blast it on your back and just see the big feeling of adrenaline that you're gonna feel. Because, you know, we've been doing the Wim Hof method for quite some time together, Discord and different and whatnot, and the breathing is great. So yeah, the breathing is great, and I can see you guys improving in terms of breath holding, but in order to get all the benefits for this method, you have to have the cold exposure part, right? You can't have all the benefits without doing the whole method and the whole work. So that's why I think it's time for us to introduce the exposure to cold a little bit. And I know some people have never tried it before, might even think it's crazy, but trust me, I tried it, and it's exciting and it's cool, and that's the way to go to feel all the other methods. So next time when you shower, and I would actually recommend you, if you have the option, to do it right now after the Wim Hof method. That's what I'm gonna do. You take a cold shower or warm to cold shower, and then just see how great you feel. All right. And gradually you're gonna be able to build on that. And okay, I think my internet is messing up again, so sorry about that. But what I want to say is that gradually we're gonna build on that, and we're gonna expose ourselves to cold outside as well. Okay, let me turn down this music because this Star Wars for no reason right now. Right, so we're gonna go outside at some point when it's either raining or it's winter, and we're gonna do the Wim Hof method and be out in the cold, and that also feels great, like absolutely great. Just imagine yourself being out in the snow and just doing the Wim Hof method and not feeling cold, or feeling cold just at your extremities, and then getting back out into the house, not getting cold, not getting sick. It's a blast. It's exciting. So yeah, if you have any questions about the Wim Hof method, feel free to post them in the chat. Otherwise, put another smiley face if you enjoyed it. So we know you enjoyed the session. For those of you who joined late and maybe didn't get the chance to do the Wim Hof method, don't worry about it. We're doing it several times throughout the week. I think the next session we have planned is on Thursday at 9 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. UTC. So you can join again then. Yeah. Other than that, if you guys don't have any question, I don't know. Do you have any question on Discord, Nick or Fizzy?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. So yeah, thanks for joining today. Please make sure to subscribe so you get notifications and stuff when I go live, because I might not always reach you otherwise. And yeah, it was a pleasure to hang out with you today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the session, and I will see you some other time. So thanks a lot. See you Discord, see you Twitch chat. Bye bye. Hey, see you alligators. bum, 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 bum.